Okay guys, here we go. This is serious back with the gameplay, the Dungeons & Dragons Online gameplay. I've got the Dragonlord here. We were level 2. Previous stream I had gotten cut off because the server totally eliminated my connection, went red. So they put me back into the sunny side. Here I am moving back to the snowy side. And as you can see, we had hit this one. I always pick, I think it's the Engraved Circlet, just to get the Will Save +1, which seems to be the best benefit for pretty much anything on there. So I'm going to ride right past this guy on my way, and not even going to wear it because I've already got the Rider's Chapeau on. It was kind of frustrating that I had made my way 95% of the way through Necromancer's Doom when the thing locked out, so that's where I could have to return and recomplete the quest in its entirety. We'll knock it out pretty quick. I just wanted to complete the Misery's Peak, finish up Korthos here. Maybe move on to a little bit of Borderlands. Pop the higher, put him on Angry, move my way along. We've got bats behind us, swing a couple of times, let him finish him off. Moving to the second floor, and down here the final switch. Let's clear those out. And then, just like before, I'm going to break these along the way because they will break in the end. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have tried to create a content video on a Wednesday, which is the date that they do their server upgrades. They probably had to do an extra restart or something. I was wondering why the servers were open so early. Okay, let's cut that. So, if you have any questions, observations, go ahead and post those, and we'll get to answering those ASAP. Let's get this down. I'm sure there's about 3 more behind me. There's 1. There's the other 2. Alright, cleared out, and lever. We are now 50% complete. Moving to the other side. I want to get that tumble up because I love tumble. Just aesthetically, it's fun. Tumble's not going to have any bearing on how this character operates, but just the feeling of tumbling, exerting that agility while carrying a giant sword is really cool. Alright. Go ahead and finish this guy off. Pull the lever. Clear out the riffraff. We are now 90% done. Boing. Alright, here I am. There he is, the Drexel hand. Let's start by trying to trip him. No, the trip didn't work? Okay. Well, I'll just keep pouring on the damage. I can outlast him HP-wise. Open this up, talk to the girl, and finish. In fact, I'll run faster than you will. I'm sure she's right behind me. Yep. Come on, up here. Man, my healing hands is only giving me 13? Sheesh. I need more than that. Alright, Necromancer's Doom done. Pop the horse and get to riding. Ring of Alertness is not something I'm concerned with getting. You give better named items if they expect me to stop. Going over to this side, please. We're going to do the quest called Sacrifices, which should be like an Uber Zerg to get through. Not super interested in any of these guys. Epic Korthos would be kind of fun, but they would have to change it up so that it's challenging for those who already know Korthos really well. Alright, here we are. Jump, jump, moving. Mainly just doing that to keep the dungeon alert down. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, there is a chest over here with this little skeleton guy, the arcane skeleton, and I can never not help myself. I always have to fight him. You get that little extra XP. And it just seemed worth it to take those couple extra swings and get the XP, even though it's not. Okay. And let's drop down, jump up, whoop, jump that ladder. There we go. We're going to pass a spike trap and a blade trap. I'm going to stop the hire so that he doesn't get involved in this madness. Jump to avoid the spikes when they pop. Oh. Alright, pull him behind me. There he is, Byron, coming in. Knock these two down, cut them down. Moving on. Got another couple of guys here. Hit the whelps. Now the rescue can be either down here or down there. I always pick this one first, and I'm usually pretty right about it. So, there's the bad guy. Start by putting him on the ground, and then we'll take him out. But the girl to rescue is up and to the left. Sometimes she's here, sometimes she's not. It's pretty random. Which is kind of a neat mechanic. Let's circle this way. Hit him a couple times. There's another guy. Base kick. Alright. She should be in here. Time to go. Okay, so sacrifices is finished. You can do the option of rescuing the villagers, but optionals just don't give a lot of XP. So I typically don't. Alright, Featherfall ring on. Jumping. Got my horse. Trying to get my bearings here. There we go. Hopping. Right down here should be the guy that I have to talk to. Oh gosh, I messed up, didn't I? Alright, hold on. Recall. I was supposed to talk to the person right at the entrance, and I didn't. So I missed that on the quest advancement. That's a little bad on my part. We'll get it handled. Okay. I'll take the... This is the top one. Curative, I guess. Alright, now we go. Ingram. Find the camp. Misery's Peak is next. Misery's Peak Elite. It's not going to be super quick, but it's not going to be painfully long. You just have to keep hitting everything. Make sure not to draw a dungeon alert as you zerg your way through. Invisibility would be helpful, I think. But it's just as fast to cut them all down with this kind of DPS. Cross that bridge right there. Now we'll talk to Amalgam, the base of Misery's Peak. Yes, let's go. You're here. Now to unlock your path. Come on. Bam. Okay, let's pop the higher. And move.
You're here. Come. There isn't much time.
Okay. Let's do what I'll figure out along the way.
Ready your party. I'll weaken the barrier for you.
Ready.
Switch the ring back.
Good. Now to clear your
1821. Nice. Open that door. There's some hidden guys in here. Most of them are going to be the cultists and the zombies. The only ones I'm concerned with are the guys in the red robes. They cast magic missile. It can be annoying. So I always cut the acolytes down pretty quick. Everybody else is kind of punky. Alright, moving. Jumperoo. I think there's hidden whites in here. So there's one. Ghouls. Just clear those out. I don't know what my guy is doing, but I pulled him back. I'm going to circle up to the left. There'll be an ice spider or two. We'll take those out. Alright. Finished. Jumping. Let me pull my guy up here. I don't know what kind of time he was wasting down there. Alright, bam, 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 zombies. Zombies. Alright, that one's done. Ice spider. I always skip that gate over there. I think it's like an optional chest. You can hear the clicking of their feet as the spiders move through, even if you can't see them. Let's break all this. First you have to get them out of their ice before you can even take them out. Use your strike through to make it happen. Okay, that's a hit. Now we gotta go in here and throw a lever. Boom, lever 1. Pretty purple in here. Wow. Alright, moving. And we will advance our way up. And we'll do the orange lever. Spider, you can tell from the little white smoke that's around him. I don't know why he plans on being invisible and you can still tell he's there by the white smoke. Or the frost or whatever's going on there. Let's hit all these guys. I could be tripping them, but I don't even want to waste a hit on a trip when I could just do damage. Switching to feather. Dropping right down here, switching back. Alright. Looks like we have a friend. He's done. Bring my guy back. Switch to feather. This is where we take a nice leap right off the edge of this. Boing. I've been hit by web from the left before and actually trapped on my way down. Kind of interesting when that happens. Not too much happening here. I think this is the big room where I have to go to the left and right. Is that where I'm at yet? Gotta unlock 2 more levers. Let's see. Getting there pretty quick. Just trip them all. I love that strike through trip that happens. Did he just repair himself? That's pretty cool. Alright, there's the dragon hanging out. Run right past. We'll wait here for this door to open. Also, Lemus and her gang distract the dragon. Who's pretty cool at a CR36. Look at that. 137. Not bad. There we go. Got some friends. Introduce them to my large sword. Okay. Moving. Pop this just for the 13, since I know exactly what the number is. We'll just take it. I'd like to see the healing hands do better on the heal. I think ultimately the fighter gets an additional second wind, but doesn't that make it a third wind? I don't know. Let's jump here. Oop, a little preemptive on the trip. Premature. Alright, zombie. Get him out of the way. And what have we got? More acolytes. Looks like he was prepping to do something. I don't know. Let's have a spelling contest. 2 trips with 1. 2 guys down. Those guys can just stand up there. They're not bothering me. I think I have to get them because they can't interrupt my lever pull. So the little hits can be annoying in that they reduce your ability to pull the lever. If you get hit, it disrupts. There we go. Lever. Turn. Move. Quit playing around that guy and let's go. Alright, there should be a dragon down there. Oh, there it is. That's pretty cool. So, let's clear this lower area out. And then we gotta go to each side. Magic missiles can be pretty annoying here, but if I got to, I'll use the second wind to get my life back. Half my life, I should say. Acolyte first. These guys. Alright. Pull this. Charge! Pull this one. And moving. I'm going to put my featherfall on just to make it easier to get across to the other side. As you can see, those guys over there are pretty much where I'm headed. Oh. Hiding. Jump. Switch back to the mythic. Hit him. Hit these 2 guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that second wind now. Plus 39. Didn't need it, but I just wanted to see exactly what kind of HP I was getting back there. Alright, let's pull this lever. And I guess while we're here, I will rest. Not the biggest deal. Better to have those recharges of the healing hand and the second wind. Nothing here could cause me any problems. I still have the aid bracers and the curative cloak. Not that I'm going to need either one of them, really. But it is what it is. Alright, turning. I have, at times, had guys that are coming with me, and they're just all beat up and laying there, in-capped, and I use the curative cloak to help them. So, it's not a completely useless item. It's just to be able to help people that need it instead of, like, in the cases where you wouldn't need it for yourself. Alright. Those guys out of the way. And we're moving up. Bringing a bow to a sword fight. Alright. It's interesting that they close in, but then open up with the bow. I think they would be coded to kind of make some distance first. Or maybe just have a gear set, like you're carrying a mace, but you also have a bow. I don't know. These are all bows. Yeah, he ran away, so that was smart. These 2 guys are still laying there. Alright, let's pull that. I'll stand way up here. Okay, killed that thing. Now the final one is to break all these little barriers that are protected by the frozen zombies. Most annoying part is having to find and break all the ice so that you can step on the sensor. Step on the rune. Step, continue. Hitting one does trigger the other ones, but they take a while to kind of chain reaction their way to open. Alright, jump on that. Okay, that too. And that was Misery's Peak. Now it says wait for opportunity to strike. I can just leave Byron right there and he'll break it. I mean, the whole show is happening down there. I'm sure you guys have watched it tons of times. You can't jump off or fall off. You can try. It's far down. Destroy it, Byron! Nope, you're gonna make me do it myself. Just leave that guy out there. What's up, Lars?
Here, take this portal, so you won't have to.
See ya. Alright, goggles. I don't need any of them. Thank you. And don't need any of these. There was one that was kind of cool. I think it was... There's a +1 bonus to AC. There was one that reduced... The Berserker Bracers, was it? I don't know. I guess I'll take this one. There was one more to pull. Quest reward on. Is this one? Yeah. Protector's gloves, that's what... DR1. Yeah. DR1 is pretty handy at this stage of the game. But I'm not going to replace my strength gauntlets with it. Alright. I would like to trade, repair, sure. Sell, all the junk. I don't need the cloak. I need this stuff. The assistance bracers are kind of cool. Magic missile. Give me that. Alright, let's get out of here. And in fact, at this point, we go to Borderlands. Listen back. Level 3? No. Let's check. Where are we at here? I want the shout. I want Dragon's Roar, and I want it really fast. So I'm working my way all the way up to Dragon's Roar before I hit anything else. That said, we'll go strike through, strike through. Oh, so you got natural armor's not bad. Right here, haste. Very nice boost. Accept, close, check it. Enhancement, haste. I think it's that one. Yep, I like that key as my haste boost. Okay. Alright, keep on the Borderlands. I might be interested. You could possibly interest me. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do them all in this gameplay. But I'll do a couple. How about that? So let's talk to them all. Pick them all up. Nicked Greatsword I use until I get to level 5. Then I use the Saltmarsh Greatsword. The reason why I use the Saltmarsh Greatsword is it is a strength sapper. So you're melee, so you're within hitting range, and you're hitting things and reducing their strength. It's all good. It's a great combo. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Behind me. Here we go. The Borderlands. She's very strong, this Dragonlord. Probably stronger than my other Dragonlord I just leveled up to 34. I've had a really fun time playing Dragonlord, I'll tell you. It's been a blast. Now I know that the order that I do these in isn't exactly the best one, but I always start here with the Knoll Caves and just work my way around in a horseshoe shape. And maybe that's not the best. I also don't have any way of hitting Ethereal right now until I put this Spirit Book on. But I guess I'm not super concerned with that. Maybe I should be. I don't know. But if I die, I die. Whatever. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Just to pick up this little... What is it? Knoll charm. Okay. Door. Talk to the guy. And hit this one right here. Okay, that's Kolva. There's Boomfoot. Gonna have to come back to him in a minute. This way we talk to Important Guy. And I think there was another one right in here. Yep, Diary of Boomfoot. Okay. And then we continue this way. Here's where the three are that you need to convince. I think there's one more tablet in here somewhere. There it is. Alright. So now that I've got the trigger for the Rat Bone and the Boomfoot, I go back here. I can probably intimidate, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Talk to him. Thanks for sharing. We're about halfway through this. I don't think there were any more tablets here. We're here for the inspection. Okay, jumping. Looks like proof. Grab the pack. While I'm here, I'm going to grab the lucky rat bone. Open this up. Grab the Kolva bone. Bam. Now we are ready. Hopefully they do not kill me. If they do, I'll just have to jack gibbers. That could be fun too. Alright. All the way, all the way. Convince the Outlanders. Here we go, Outlanders. That's good advice. Whatever. Do you get XP for the intimidates and stuff? Yeah. Failed the intimidate. Whatever. I'm not even going to try it. Let's just go. Now. I think they appear right over there. Join the uprising. Now I've got two things that I can pop. I can pop the healing hands, and I can pop the second wind. And that should be enough. So I'm going to stand right here, and I'm going to trip the heck out of them once things go crazy. And you're next. Boom. Haste boost. Trip everybody. Cut them all down. Cut down the chief. Cut down the other guy. Then run over here, because that's where the rest of them are going to start popping from. And just slice your way through everything. There's probably going to be more. Yep, there they are. Okay. Any more? No? Talk to Eula. Alright. There she is. Sheesh, only 1400. What a jip on the XP. What a jip. Dodge gloves? I don't even want them. I don't even want them. Later, Gator. Alright, I'm gonna do the Chaos one. Cult of the Chaos. And then that'll probably be good for this. Let's see, where is it? Level 2. That's not small potatoes, boys. Wow, it's a level 4? Gosh. You know what, I am going to leave that one just for a minute. I'm going to go get some XP real quick. And when I come back, I'll be level 3. I'm going to grab level 3 before I do Chaos. I'm also going to skip Shun Cavern because it's way down there. I don't want to fall down the Shun Cavern. Yeah. I guess I'm not doing this in the order I said I was. But it's different. The XP is gained a lot slower when you have a lot of past lives. So you can't... Normally I would be at level 3 already, and now I'm not. I think the main concern, though, is I don't really have a way to hit Reapers until I hit level 3 and put on the Spirit Book. So I'm being a little cautious. Pause that guy. What are you guys doing? Causing me all kinds of trouble. Just let the flames take them out. Or don't. Oh, what do you mean? I wasn't even in there anymore. Oh, this is where the spider's at. We don't want to fight these things. Yeah, see, there's a Fear Reaper, and I'm trying to deal with it, and it's not working. I got a problem. It's gonna kill me. Sheesh. I had to pop both of my saving graces. Not cool, man. Alright. Oh. This is why I can't do the Cult of Chaos without a way to mitigate. At level 3 you get the Hilary the Cleric, so that can help too. Oh man, there's a Famine Reaper over there. Come on. Kill that Famine Reaper. Can't hit him. Yeah, can't hit him. I can come back. It's not going to do me much good. Super low on XP. There's my crest. I'll tell you what, if they don't hit me with any more BS, then I can survive this. Right. Grab that crest. There's one more crest around the corner. Should I have potions? Probably. Probably should. But what fun would that be, guys? What fun indeed. Alright, let's go drop these crests. Don't forget, I'm level 2. Level 2 over here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hands right now. Just get that 13. Pull him. Alright, this is what we have to work with. Ooh, knockdown. Go ahead and use my Harper pin to stand up. Clear out the junk, check the chest. That did not put me where I needed to be. The chapeau I've got is already better than that one. How close am I? Can I drop to Shun Cavern and just use that one? Maybe. Maybe. Let's circle back. We'll drop to Shun Cavern and see if that puts me up at the top of the XP. I'm a little short on time here. I got something I gotta go do pretty soon. Down here. Alright, Reaper. The problem is, you want to play Reaper because it gives you a lot of XP, but you don't want to actually run into a Reaper. So, figure that one out. One Reaper is okay, but if it's going to be multiple Reapers, I'm not going to be happy about that. I'm going to have a real problem with it. Especially if it's a Carnage Reaper. That could be a bad day. Ah, Fear Reaper. Come on, Corporeal. Fear's not bad. It wasn't a Carnage. But the level ain't over yet. Let's see how this goes. Don't need anybody casting spells at me. Alright, done with that. Hit it. Let's just cut our way through this business. Get them all? Okay. Hit it. Alright. Man, my guys are beat up. But I'm still gonna go for it here. Well, we could do this. Look, hit, second. Use the healing on him. Then go for the rest. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. Out of there. There we go. Killed all the rats. Let's hack the heck out of that owl bear. There we go. That's the level up I was looking for. Alright, pop that chest. What is this? Erosion? No, I don't need that. Alright, let's double recall. I'm going to take the level, and then we'll take a little break on this one. Which one is this? This is part 2, I guess. I'll call it part 2. Byron's still going strong, which is nice. I would argue that Byron is stronger than the next guy up. Byron's a level 1 hireling, and the level 2 guy doesn't feel as strong as Byron does. Maybe it's just observing that big sword really gives you a comfortable feeling, doesn't it? Alright. Let's go hit that level 3 fighter. Advance to the next level. What are we gonna do? UMD? Tumble? 2 left. I'm gonna go heal. Try and get that healing hands up a little bit. Trainable feats. We have our level 3 feat. What are we gonna do, guys? What jumps out? Heavy armor training is definitely an option. Do we cleave? I don't know. +1 crit multiplier? It's kind of nice. Cleaves are always nice to have. But stunning blow is probably even nicer. I'm gonna go with stunning blow. Love that hit. There we go. And let's make sure to put it there. So scroll down. Find it. There it is. And then lock it in. Alright, let's do a little repair on the greatsword, make sure I didn't pick up any junk. Let's check our level. What are we at here? Got a little draconic. 2 to spend. 1 here. Ooh. Yeah, the extra damage is definitely worth it. Okay, close. And let's do that too. Enhancement. We got now the extra damage. Okay. We're going to pause it here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again really soon for part 3.